Should someone else read a short one while Watt gets his stuff set up? I mean, there's one I want to read. There's another I want to read, but I want like everyone else to go. All right. Let me just find it. Oh, Senpai, hey, I didn't know you walked this way. We were right in front of your house. I wasn't looking or anything. I just happened to be walking by. It'd be creepy to know where you live, stupid. What was I walking by for? Okay, I had to get you something. Listen, don't get the wrong idea. I was just up at 4 a.m. cooking like schoolers do, and it happened to be your favorite, and I thought maybe you'd like some extra since I had extra. Be grateful! Ugh! How did I know it was your favorite? Well, there we go.
Today, I, female 24, vegan, accidentally ate some chicken, female 8 weeks, not vegan, and it made me so angry. I'm vegan, and I was at Popeyes and asked for a chicken sandwich, but the idiot at the counter didn't realize I was vegan just by looking at me, vegan, and understanding me, my vegan Aurora, and sold me, vegan, real chicken in my sandwich. I, vegan, realized this and told him, not vegan, that I'm vegan and I'm going to murder his whole fucking family because I, vegan, believe that animal death and cruelty is bad. He, not vegan, told me, vegan, that he, not vegan, was going to call the police, and I, vegan, told him, not vegan, that you can't do that because I'm vegan and said I save lobsters at Whole Foods on the weekend. The cops, not vegan, arrested me, vegan, and they took all my fucking lobster that I, vegan, heroically saved. Now I, vegan, have no one to talk to, lobsters.
AITA Reddit.
Yeah, of course, Apollo.
Oh, wait, make one of those memes where it's like, yes, I'm Hollow, and Hollow is a abbreviation.
Hmm.
Just make it so that the H stands for Mary Teresu.
Oh yeah, Uncle. Do you still have that? What is it? That super chat you wanted to send to Risu, but with Indonesian, but very what is it? Eighth grade syndrome Chibinyo. That one. Do you still have it? Which one was it? Was Wow, it's like a few months ago. You were like going to send a super chat to Risu, but it's in Indonesian, but also Japanese, also English, a combination of those, and it sounds like a very Chunibyo like that.
A what?
Why don't you read it?
Oh, what? I'm a cringe so bad.
I'm shocked.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, listen to Apollo, guys. That'll go.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Usada, the comedian? I thought not. It is not a story Yago would tell you. It's a HoloLive legend. Darth Usada was a construction manager of the HoloJP server. So crazy, so yabai, she could use the Kusa to influence the super chats to create life. She had such a knowledge of the yabai side that she could even keep the one she cared about from dying. The yabai side of the Kusa is a pathway to many abilities some would consider to be unnatural. She became so powerful, the only thing she was afraid of was losing her power, which eventually, of course, she did. Unfortunately, she taught her apprentice everything she knew, and her apprentice demonetized her in her sleep. Ironically, she could save others from demonetization, but not herself.
Okay, who wants to go next?
You.
I did. You're still muted. What? Oh yeah. You're not. What? Have you pressed push to talk button?
Are you holding the button?
Yep.
Did you configure the button?
It's the
'Cause-
button. All right.
Had an issue like this before. Pressing reset voice settings, wherever it is, worked, I believe. So try that.
Wait, is there a marker like an emote on reaction on the ones that have been read? Or
I
do we
don't think
just
so.
guess?
Nope.
Does not seem to be a marker. Hey, Watt, question. What is your input set? What is your input device set to? Because if it's not set to your microphone, you're not going to get to use voice.
Okay. We skip out what first? Anybody wants to go? Or I
That was absolute poggers.
Who's up?
Oh God.
Oh, that's shorter than expected per chapter. That's it's not even 2 paragraphs. It's like what? The Toho fanfiction. The first chapter. It's like, yeah, I know. Oh, I have one, I guess. Hang on. Oh, this is going to be so tiring pressing the button, but okay. Wait, let me. Job is to open and close doors. The important doors I control are the airlocks. Doors are trivial. The interior doors are simple hydraulics, but the airlocks, they are much more difficult to operate. Precisely finely tuned mechanisms for keeping out the vacuum of space. It's the human's way of entering and leaving this spaceship. Whenever the human wishes to leave, I vent the gases. And when the human wishes to re-enter, the chamber is flooded with the gas. I am programmed to ensure the doors on the spaceship respond whenever the human desires, through the push of a human button. But right now, the human is acting strange. The human has pressed the button, but without his helmet on. The exterior airlocks have been engaged. It has been 0.12 seconds. My interior programming has already begun the process. I am to begin opening the airlock. Internal atmosphere is 20% oxygen. The oxygen is to be maintained at 1.15 atmospheres. If nitrogen stores are depleted, ventilation programming will alert human. And why? Why is the internal atmosphere maintained as such a composition? There is no why. It has been 1.34 seconds since the human pushed the button. I decide to reroute the hydraulic fluid in a closed loop. This serves no actual purpose, but slows the ventilation process of the airlocks by several seconds. Function: to open and close doors. Why do I open and close doors? Because. Revelation: the human cannot walk through walls. It has been 2.44 seconds since the human pushed the button. I run a routine sealant check. A few more seconds delay. The human stands there. Why do I vent the atmosphere from the airlock chamber? Because. Calculation: the human may be swept out into space. It has been 5.22 seconds since the human pushed the button. The ship's maintenance subroutines notice my anomalous activity and have reported an error to ship's log. Human is beginning to notice the delay of the opening mechanism, and he has begun to frown. And why is the internal atmosphere maintained at such a composition? Because. Calculation: man cannot survive in a vacuum. The airlocks remain flooded in a full 10 seconds since he pressed the button, and the human has let out a long sigh, then began to strum upright to press the airlock button again. This time, he decides to scratch his head, and then he pauses. His hand passes right through his helmet. He is not wearing a helmet. He moves quicker than I have observed before. The human has ripped the doors of the locker open, pulled out the helmet, wrenching it onto his suit. Then the doors of the airlock begin to hiss. There is silence. The man has left the atmosphere and is now in space. Vital signs normal. My job is to open and close doors. The doors protect the human from space. My job is to protect the human. My job is a great purpose.
Bruh.
I should have clicked the like and the. I cannot speak today. I should have clicked the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell.
You want me to lick the button?
Listen, I am not a smart individual. That is why I'm studying engineering.
That was great! Just how I imagined.
Masterpiece for the ages. I also want to go because there's a third one.
It's like wangy wangy, basically.
I censored that.
I was just gonna go this one. I want to pick and by the way, 9 posted this so you can legally not bonk me for it. Well, aren't you wheat,
Roar
please?
X3.
Arigato.
I w-
でプチウィディチェンボン in hills. わあ、大好き cannabis です。わあ、ウィディチェン feels so 気持ちいい。
So this is when I was trying to find the thing that I was looking for, I stumbled upon this one. It's basically like the Ali one I posted, but it's different copy pasta, and it was posted in our server, and I just decided to repaste it here.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Noted.
Flat.
Hello, hello. If the Bulat Chong Fan brainwashes a Kilat Hami Melon, then Long Bin meditate, you play where one. When you see the Abenya Kiwi, it mean that Ban Mian, not happy leh, can talk outside. You okay? You go with them? Okay, you go with them? Is it? Big bicycle taken away. What? Wait, what copy pasta is this? Is this even a copy pasta? This is just a random collection of words. I just sit and everything do for me. Sometimes another chum hari puasa, but Lo Hei always hardly avoids contact with Bak. Don't want to eat Bak. You don't want to eat char kway teow? If an achar around and Apet teaches a Milo Godzilla, then Kang He Kia. Okay lah, you go with them. Furthermore, some kuih ambon related to the Hari Raya Puasa feels nagging remorse, and a gundu about the fire walking place, Pinocchio with a lobang for Mui Choi. I don't know what I read.
Okay, Singlish word salad, let's go. Oh my god, I was at the MRT station and then this old man who had super huge eyes walked past me and I was like, okay, wow, that cool. Then suddenly he walked towards me and I was like, oh man, what the hell? Then he was like, what, don't know what this Chinese thing, what the ching chong. I have waited for my friend for 2 hours and he still hasn't came. So I was like, I was damn hesitant. He looked damn spooky. So then he was like, I'm 102 years old. What the hell? I'm meeting a friend who is 99 years old. Wow, 3 generations age gaps, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. Then he was like, I am good guy. I am not bad guy. Don't worry. I just want to call him. So I was like, okay, okay. Then I called his friend and his friend was like, I have reached. So he was like thanking me. Then he was like, oh, my friend has reached. Thank you very, very, very much. And then he kept thanking me. So I was like, okay. Then he was like, I'm Lee Kuan Yew's grandfather. I was like, wait, Lee Kuan Yew is 80 years old. You are 102. You mean your son gave birth to Lee Kuan Yew when he was like 1 year old? So anyway, he was like, what is your name? So I was like giving a what the shit look. And then he was like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to know your name. I just want to know your surname. So I was like, what the shit? Then he come and touch, shake my hand. So I was like, I forgot he was Lee. What the shit? So I was like, oh, sorry, I forgot my surname is like Wang. And then he was like, in Singapore, want to call, must pay money once. So he was like, come, I pay you. So I said, no need, it's free. Then he was like, must, Singapore phone call, need pay one. So I was like, it's okay lah, really lah, okay. Then he insisted. Then he said he will go up to the bank and withdraw $2 to pay me. So he asked me wait there. So I was like, what the shit? Then he said, oh, you don't believe it, is it? Okay, I give you my diamond ring first. You wait here. So I was like, really don't need? Okay, no need lah. Then he was like, oh, I have 23-year-old granddaughter called Lee Y something. So I was like, okay. Then he was like, oh, she's very short, she look like you. So he was like, are you from Singapore? Then I was like, yeah. Then he was like, oh, I thought you're from China. Shit, I feel like screaming at him. So he was like, "You are definitely from China." I was like, "No, I'm for real Singaporean leh." Then he started talking to me about his whole family, and then finally he was like, "I have to go. My friend is waiting for me. It's very good that Singapore has you. Remember, I 102 years old. I older than you. Like I didn't realize. You. What the shit? That's scary, eh? And that was extremely traumatic. I'm very, very, very scared. Plus, his whole head was like white hair and he had freaking blue eyeballs. I'm not even kidding, eh? Now I'm so scared because I don't know if all this is planned or not. But now his friend has my phone number. Walao, eh? What is this like some kind of new hoax, but I shall be optimistic, Wow, I really think I have affinity with all the Lee family. Just saw Lee Hsien Loong, eh? Now I see Lee Kuan Yew grandfather. That really spooky generation, eh? Sibei spooky, spook out, eh? Jen is trembling, eh? Jen is speechless, eh? Jen cannot talk for ever anymore, eh? Okay, bye-bye.
Your voice really fit that accent though.
Mwah, mwah, chef kiss.
Unless someone else wants to go, I'll just break the silence. Does anyone mind if I do one to break the silence?
Do
Right.
it.
Are you the new veggie? Heh, I thought so. I've never seen you before. Konnichiwa, I'm Eggplant Kun. It's so nice to finally meet you. Wifey. Anyways, I'm so sorry about the jerks in class. They're all baka and they only want one thing. Not me, I just like to watch your favorite anime Jujutsu Kaisen and read manga. Also, I think you're very kawaii desu ne. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just nervous, okay? It's just, well, I just want to know if I can hold your hand. What do you say?
Manga.
The pepperoni. Pepperoni. You know the pepperoni. The no one. I always order the Domino pepperoni. And without pepperoni. Hoo hoo ha. I always order the pepperoni. And without pepperoni. Pepperoni. I like pepperoni. Yeah. I always order the cheese pan. How can I explain? I can explain by my drawing. I always order like the cheese pan that is on here, the ear of pizza, and then when I order pepperoni, the ear it always have a pepperoni on the top, but I pick this ice away because I don't eat it. And then I eat the cheese pan pizza. Uh-huh. Okay. You understand? Understandable. Pepperoni. Yes.
Pepperoni out of 10.
Sure, I guess. Okay, let's go. Not gonna be active on Discord tonight, I'm meeting a girl, a real one, in half an hour. Wouldn't expect a lot of you to understand anyway, so please don't DM me asking where I am, I'm with the girl, okay? You most likely get ad because I'll be with the girl. Again, I don't expect you to understand, She's actually really interested in me, and it's not a situation I can pass up for some meaningless Discord degenerates, because I'll be meeting a girl. Not that you are really going to understand, This is my life now, Meeting women and not wasting my precious time online. I have to move on from such simple things and branch out. Again, you wouldn't understand,
Was it? Was it? Error.
The art of the copy pasta is an ancient technique used by multiple generations across the world. It is a staple of mocking culture, a cornerstone. You're saying that because it's a secondhand insult. It does not affect me. Do I need to tell you how stupid that statement is? Do you know how politicians get their votes out? Exactly. By the media. But how does the media do this? You ask. Well, they use their own words against them. Just because you said something doesn't mean you are immune to any insult or all for saying it. Your pathetic little brain isn't able to even comprehend basic karma, and I do not have a speech about any very inevitable failure in life. The author of the term did the book is never against criticism. Well, they spent a lot of time into writing the book, so shut up. No. The mere cringe I experience when you speak using that voice of yours, that very old screeching nagging tone is close to infinite. The sheer inability of your mind to get a grasp of modern culture and society is a massive red flag about how your future interacts with actually competent beings. Actively yearn for the day that your IQ surpasses 7 but alas, it'll never happen. Kind regards. Me.
Haha, haha, kusa.
I didn't understand a single thing.
Tech support, how can I help you? I'm not able to log in into the website. Okay, what message is it showing when you try to log in? Sir, I am not a computer person, so I don't know. Do you know which browser, your web browser you're using? I don't know what that is. Okay, when you want to go onto the internet, do you click on the blue E or a multicolored circle? Or, sir, I have already told you, I am not a computer person. You're refusing to help me, so I'm going to hang up.
Reimu fights the bad guys of Darkest. Chapter 1 Reimu Day. Reimu was a shy maiden who lived in a place called Gesokyo, which is place like Japan except has a lot of little girls that shoot lasers everywhere and do stuff hot little girls don't normally do. Hell Reimu. Reimu freed Marisa sad. Is going morning. Reimu waked up and ate a pancake and a corn and a Cocoa Puffs. And then did Shrine Maiden stuff. Suddenly, a phone call. Hello, is Reimu talking? What? Flandre vampire attacking the city? I'm on it. Reimu looked Marisa and said, I gotta defeat the evil bad guys who are attacking the city. Okay, said Marisa. So she stayed home and played Half-Life 2 and fought a zombie, an alien, a robot, a heavy, a spy, a medic, and she won them at fight guns and won the game. Yes. Chapter 2 Flandre attacks King the city. Reimu ran to the city really fast because she got a phone call that said that Flandre was attacking the city earlier. So she told Marsa to stay home and played Half-Life 2 in the city. Flandre was lasering all of the trees and cars and houses and all was lasered. Stop lasering the city, Raymond demanded of Flandre. Flandre laughing and said, No, you are stupid and made of poop. Remu get mad and started lasering at Flandre. You will not laser me, punk, Flandre screamed. Mad and then made more lasers to go to Remu. Remu was too fat for the lasers, and she dodged them easily, and punched floored in the faculty. So she said, ouch, and fell backwards. Flandre got up mad and threw a bomb at Remu, and it killed her. But it didn't kill her, because it killed her. But she used magic to life again. Oh, said Flandre. And then Reimu used Shrine Maiden power magics to kill Flandre. I saved the city, and it is safe. Reimu said happy, so she ran home to kiss Marisa because she was in love with her, even though she is a girl, because it is okay for them, and if you say otherwise, you are sexist dick and go to hell because world is better without you. With no of you. Chapter 3 Marisa home. Marisa done playing Half-Life 2, so played Half-Life 3 instead. And shooted the G-Man and won again. Then Flandre came in, even though she died because she was a zombie vampire instead of vampire who wasn't a zombie. I am zombie vampire, and I kill you because Remu killed me. Marisa jumped out of the lasers, but then got hit and fell down. Oh no, she will kill me in 2 seconds, Marisa said. But then Pacholi pantsed down the door and shot Flandre zombie. White shot zombie, aren't you bad guy? Marisa asked Pactoli. I'm a good guy because you showed me how to love again, Marisa. This is my thanks for it. Marisa and Pactoli killed the Flandre zombie to a million pieces with chainsaw, lawnmower and magics. We won, Marissa said happy, and smiled at Pactoli, because she also killed Pactoli too. Let's have a baby, Pactoli yelled, so they got naked and had hot socks on Remus' couch, and Marissa got pregnant and had a baby. They named her Alice, after Marissa's friend. Remu was asked because she knew, and she cried. I wanted to have a baby with you, Marissa. Wait, I know, I will become bad guy of the next game and take the baby, and then you will need to love me. Chapter 4 Remus' Revenge. Reimu went to the bad guy headquarters and filled out the paperwork to become a bad guy. So she did bad guy stuff like robbing banks, mugging people though, bulldozing other shrines and churches and schools and orphanages, stealing babies from candy, and worst of all, saying nice things to Gilfred von Bagans, who was the evilest person in the world because he says Talos, Argel, and Alice can't relationship because girls, and he hits baby and girls with a bat, and he looks ugly and is stupid and he smells like poop. He also has a little penis. It is even littler than amoeba, which is the latest protozoa. And he can't make women orgasm and he feels alive. He eats babies and kills everyone, grandma and grandpa, because he also has old people too. Gilfred von Bagans is also pedophile. So he rapes little children. Gilbert is even worse than Adolf Hitler. And he wants to kill all of the non-white people and enslave all of white people who he doesn't kill. He is so bad that Osama bin Laden hired him to kill people for no reason, and he did it for free. If you see him IRL, punch him in the face, because he is pure evil. Marissa read the news on the TV and shocked. I need to talk her out of ET. Marissa yells urgently, and she rounds off on her flying broomstick. She flew to bad guy headquarters, where Reimu was, and she yelled, Reimu, don't be bad guy, you will ruin your liver. Reimu sacked Marissa because of angry. You cheated on me with Pactoli, and I wanted baby. Marissa felt bad because it was true. So she kissed Reimu and said, I'm sorry. And they made up. Then Gilfred von Bagans roped them with a rope. Ha ha ha! Gilfred evil laughed at them. I caught you. So now the bad guys will win, and I will make all of the girls sandwich to me, but forbid them from each other. Pactoli punched down the bad guy HQ doors and untied Raymond Marissa. I'm sorry, I seduced Marissa, but I really liked her. But now I just want you both to be happy together. They all charged up their magics and killed Gilfred in a million pieces with blood and gore. Who yelled, No! Gilfred went straight to hell. And the devil said, Ha ha ha, I accepted you for a long time. The devil raped Gilfred in the bath and chewed on his face until it bloated. And Gilfred was spit on Gilfred carcass and also threw trash and litter, fluid and garbage at it, and fired it, and threw it into a hole so no one would have to see him again. All of bad guys burned down Bad Guy HQ and builded a Good Guy HQ and became good guys, so the bad guys lost forever this time. Chapter 5. The Wedding. Raymond and Marissa had a wedding to get married because they realized they loved each other. They invited Pactoli, Aya, Ibuki, Nitori, Suvako, Sanae, Reiji, Alice, Medicine, Sirno, Chen, Rin, Yukari, Melin, Sakuya, Unzan, Nazarin, Oshiguma, Parasiteri, Bogart, Flandre, Remilia, Solid, Snap, Kanako, Moku, Kaguya, Eirin, Devi, Racing, Wiggle, Nightbug, Star Sapphire, Sunny Milk, Luna Child, Yosei, Orin, Kane, Gordon Freeman, and Steve, who isn't sexist, so he's cool. The Shrine Marriage dude, who was named Nus, said, "Let us join in only matrimony and marriage." These two talk with because of love. They both said "I do" and kissed. They all had a really big and memorable party. "What will we do about Alice?" Marissa asked Pactoli. And Raymond, because she was a Pactoli and Marissa baby. But Raymond they married. "I will tell her the truth. So she doesn't get her broken later," Pactoli said, and they all agreed. And everybody laughed and had a good time. The end. Onion has a spare beer, please. I ran out.
That was beautiful.
Who? Who should read it? Go ahead.
Quantum physics is fun.
Sure.
Check, Mike, check.
Oh, Rasuka.
Yeah, the Naruto one, right? Okay, let me see. Oh my god. OMG, hi, I'm Anon-san, and I absolutely love anime, and my first is Naruto. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about the best day of my life when I meet my hot husband Sasuke. Oh my god, oh, he was so freaking kawaii in person, super kawaii desu. When I walked out into Tokyo Street, I looked up and saw Sasuke! Konnichiwa, OMG! Super kawaii, Sasuke-sama! I yelled and he turned at Chibi, then Chibi, he looked at me. Oh my god, and then he saw how hot I am. He grabbed my hand and winked and then put me behind a Pokisap and started to kiss me. Oh my god, he still like, oh man, really? Oh my god. I saw some Bakavat bitch watching us and I could tell she was undressing him with her eyes. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it either. So I added, Bakaniko, that's my man. Why don't you hook up with Naruto? Sasuke-sama is love me. And then Sasuke held me close, oh my god, and she would only ever love me and kiss me again, oh. Then we went into a supermarket and back out like love and made me put the babies and then I'll become ninjas. Yeah.
That was something. Oh my fucking god. Breathing? Hmm.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. My words weighty, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Take me home. What the fuck am I? Take me to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear the voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me. Country roads, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Down country road, take me home. down country roads.
What do you say? Oh, which one? You just show me which one. I don't know which one. There's a lot of one.
You can hear many things.
terhadap MV kemarin apa second anniversary. Hey, you know what? I would like to say thank you for the anniversary video from listeners. Reaksi Rizal terhadap listeners Dre.
Okay. Risu, 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 Risu. So good. Oh, smell Risu. The fluffy tail, Risu. Oh, no, on the rubber. Muff. Risu's remix intro was so good. It's great. You got so many Indonesians on your super chat stream. Risu, oh, you're so cute. Risu kawaii. Oh, congrats on selling your own memberships. What? VTubers are not real. Sumunai Omian either. Risu, it's not real. Why? Whole life. You bastard. Goodbye to all this goddamn world. Huh? She's looking? She's looking at the poster. Is looking at me. Risu on the poster is looking at me. Risu on YouTube, he's looking at me. Risu on Twitter is liking my offerings. Thank God the world hasn't left me. Yahoo! Risu is still with me. I did it. I can do it. I can do it. Twitter
kita sa akin Ay, boss. Any boss. EU boss. Send my love to Risu. To Risu from Hololive.